Hey guys, I'm here to demonstrate my favorite running specific core activation exercise. I call it the diagonal chop. I'll talk about specifics of why that's important and the differentiation between a core activator and just a regular core stability or strength exercise, but I want to demonstrate first. So what this looks like is you're on your back, knees are bent, feet are flat. And what this exercise does is it combines a diagonal crunch where this opposite elbow goes to the knee and a reverse crunch where the legs come off the ground, curling the pelvis in the air. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one hand behind the head supporting it. The other hand is going to start in this open position, and then the movement is a chopping down towards the ground. So there's a couple different details here I want to point out. Number one is I come across in a diagonal so you can see my elbow, left elbow comes to the outside of my right knee. Then I do two really important activator motions. Number one, I reach out of the frame with my hand. That gets a little extra burn. Then watch this push. And when I push, it almost looks like a cheat because I'm helping to curl my pelvis even higher off the ground. But what that does, I'm actually using muscle from my shoulder blade, as with running, to facilitate hip or pelvic upward drive. That's the exercise. And what you can do is hold just long enough to feel the burn, and then the stability component is the slow opening. Demonstrated on this side, I switch then. Right hand behind, left hand open. I chop. I first reach across, and then I push to get that extra curl. And I slowly open. This is a hugely important exercise because of how well it activates the deep abdominal muscles and how they help us in the running motion. And how they do so is we want the abdominals to help elevate not only the leg, but the pelvis first, and then the leg with it. And this additional shortening that occurs here, that's core facilitated, and that's going to make the hip drive easier here, but it's also going to make it more powerful and more enhanced endurance. So anytime we can improve that core facilitated hip drive, that's going to be a tremendous advantage in top speed and endurance. So my prescription for the diagonal chop typically is, number one, hold it until you feel the abs burn. And that usually means it's that extra reach and extra push. Then do at least 3 to 5 very slow repetitions going one side and then alternating and going the other side, just like running. Do this immediately pre-run, and do this especially at the beginning of any other core stability exercise routine, because it's going to activate these muscles. And what I mean by activation is that in order for the brain to truly use a muscle group, you have to feel it. You have to feel a burn. So get that burn going with this exercise. Do everything else, all of your other favorite ab exercises. Let's start with this one and go from there. Good luck.